Welcome and good morning. I'm Reverend Kathy Mastriani, your guest minister today.
And I'm Sheila Fawson.
And I'm Greg Fawson. We produce the broadcast. Oh, you're muted.
So sorry, everyone. I'm Dr. Ernestina Garcia, and I do the readings.
Yes, I'm Paul Lancelo, your musical spiriteer for today's service.
Nice to see you all. Good morning. Happy Sunday.
Happy
Good morning.
Sunday.
Hi, well, welcome to Centers for Spiritual Living North Metro. And our beloved Reverends Valerie and Reverend Michael are taking the weekend off. And so they're modeling healthy boundaries and doing fun things. And so we're so grateful. And so I'm grateful that I could be here to support this lovely service. And we're grateful for you because it wouldn't be a service without you here. So thank you for joining us today. And so we're going to start off with an evocation. So I just invite you to just settle into this place and space because together we're co-creating magic. We're co-creating and communing with the infinite. So I just invite us just to open our hearts and our minds and breathe in that essence of love and exhale that essence of love, sharing it with the entire world. I just know that each one of us is a divine manifestation of spirit and that we have come together by divine appointment for something beautiful and lovely and needed in our hearts personally and the world collectively. So I just know our time is blessed, it's energized, it's vibrant, it's beautiful, that the readings and affirmations and music and message and the technology all just flow. It flows. And each one of us, especially those who are tuning in, are a vessel of spirit. And our time is joyous and blessed. And I say thank you, Spirit. And so it is.
And so it is. And here's the purpose. It's a little slow coming up here. There we go.
All right. The purpose of Center for Spiritual Living North Metro is to be a spiritual community, to be supportive to all those who are seeking support, to practice and live unconditional love, to be non-judgmental and forgiving, to embrace oneness, to join all others who want to co-create a world that works for everyone, all cultures, all races, all sexual orientations, and all life. And I invite you to affirm this with me by saying, and so it is.
So it is.
Very nice.
And I think we're going to have some music. Take it away, Paul.
From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men and women too. May light descend on earth with fearless love, fearless love. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of mankind. May Christ return to earth with fearless love, fearless love. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men. The purpose which the masters know and serve with fearless love. Fearless love. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells with fearless love. Fearless love. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth.
I thank you so much, Paul. That was absolutely beautiful. Is that one of your original songs?
Actually, it is an adaptation of a poem called The Great Invocation that was written in the late 1930s.
Oh, wow.
And I added the fearless love to it.
Nice. Oh,
So,
well, that
yeah.
was beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Now is our time for announcements and conscious giving. And so I understand that the website is under construction. And so as change happens in our lives, in the world, same with the Center for Spiritual Living North Metro website. And so just be patient and give it lots of prayers. We know grace and ease and joy, because everything just gets better and better with everything. And this is an opportunity, though, that we can support this beautiful spiritual center that's here. They're here every Sunday to share love and light and inspiration. It's our spiritual pick-me-up every single week. And so if you're so called, there is a Venmo code there. You can just take your mobile device, click on it, and it's just easy to give. Thank you so much for supporting this community. And thank you for sharing this light with the world. And so I'm going to hand it back over to Paul. He has another song for us.
I sit down, take a breath, relax, unwind. Don't need any more facts to find peace of mind. Going within, coming out with a grin. Longing for this moment of bliss. Maybe losing my mind just to be aware of the presence within. Quiet prayer. Oh, love divine, blaze within this heart of mine. Oh, love divine, all around this heart of mine. Oh, love divine, I am found in this heart of mine. I fractured my ego. What a shame. What What am I anyway? A speck of dust with a name. Out of the great unknown, into flesh and bone. A traveling soul trying to call home. Maybe losing my mind just to be aware of the presence within. Quiet prayer. Oh, love divine, blaze within this heart of mine. Oh, love divine, all around this heart of mine. Oh, love divine, I am found in this heart of mine. Notion of eternity gives off quite a buzz. It's much bigger now than it ever was. I'm just chasing time between Venus and Mars. Take a glass of midnight and I drink in the stars. Maybe losing my mind just to be aware of the presence within. A quiet prayer. Oh, love divine, blaze within this heart of mine. Oh, love divine, all around this heart of mine. Oh, love divine, I am found in this heart of mine.
Oh, I love that one too. That was awesome. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Oh.
Sure.
Yeah, I just, and hopefully people might be catching on. The theme today is what the world needs now is love, sweet love. And so be prepared to be serenaded and loved on with all that we're doing today. So thank you, Paul, for bringing your love. And
Sure.
now we get to hand it over to Dr. Ernestina, who's going to have some beautiful affirmations and a reading. Thank you so much. And you're on mute. Oh, there you go.
I keep myself muted so I don't interrupt anything. But anyway, as I was saying, the affirmations for the week of June 7th, 2026, written by Stephen Anthony. Please repeat after me. I am anchored in the life and grace of God.
I am anchored in the life and grace of God.
Infinite wisdom within transcends any thought of separation.
Infinite wisdom within transcends any thought of separation.
I am grateful to see Spirit's life revealed as all that I am.
I am grateful to see Spirit's life revealed as all that I am.
The divine spark of light and love resides in my heart always.
The divine spark of light and love resides in my heart always.
My consciousness expands daily through awareness of oneness.
My consciousness expands daily through awareness of oneness.
I live a life grounded in compassion, love, and connection.
I live a life grounded in compassion, love, and connection.
And together we say,
And
and so it
it
is.
is.
Okay. And the reading selected by the Reverends for us today is from the book, The Mastery of what? Love.
Love.
Yes. The Mastery of Love by Don Miguel Ruiz. The teaching that come from India, from the Toltecs, the Christians, the Greeks, come from the same truth. They talk about reclaiming your divinity and finding God within you. They talk about having your heart completely open and becoming wise. Can you imagine what kind of world this would be if all humans opened their hearts and found the love inside? Of course, we can do it. Everyone can do it in their own way. It is not about following any imposed idea. It's about finding yourself and expressing yourself in your own particular way. That is why your life is an art. Toltec means artist of the spirit. The Toltecs are the ones who can express with the heart, the ones who have unconditioned love. You are alive because of the power of God, which is the power of life. You are the force that is life, but because you are able to think at the level of mind, you forget what you really are. Then it's easy to see someone else and say, oh, there's God. God will be responsible for everything. God will save me. No, God has just come to tell you, to tell the God in you to be aware, to make a choice, to have courage, to work through all of your fears and change them. So you are no longer afraid of love. The fear of love is one of the biggest fears humans have. Why? Because in the dream of the planet, a broken heart means poor me. And together we say, and so it
And
is.
so it is. And so it is. Thank you so much. Wow, you read that with such heart and beauty and passion. So thank you for sharing all of that, Dr. Ernestina. You certainly bring love to the service every week. We're
Oh,
grateful.
thank you so much.
Yeah. And I think we have another song. And so we are just being blessed over and over. And so let us continue to open our heart to Paul's beautiful music.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. That's the only thing. There's much too little love. Oh, love, take me with you, for I need to be where it's peaceful and quiet. I can hear myself breathe. Oh, love, take me with you, for I need to see your point of view. all around me. Oh, here is my heart. I surrender all desires. I'm ready now. Oh, love, take me with you. Surround me now. Hold me close and don't let go.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I'd love to hear where is that one of your original songs?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, except for the very first verse, I sang the title of
Right.
the service.
Oh, well, that just flowed so magically.
Yeah.
I love that. And I love when Paul's on because I was originally from Bailey, Colorado. So that background there just takes me home, to Bailey. So how wonderful.
Yeah.
No, thank you so much. And again, like Paul just so eloquently and beautifully, he did like the entire service in that beautiful song. And so thank you for just a beautiful segue.
Yeah.
And and truly, everyone, I just invite you to go in your heart. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Do you feel that at all? Does that resonate with you? What the world needs now is love, sweet love. There's so much going on in this world, and perhaps I know in my life, and maybe in your life too. And some people out there might say, oh my God, it's too peoply out there. There's a sense of us versus them, division versus unity. Costs have gone up, gas and food. It's hard to make ends meet. People live with their heads down, looking on their phones instead of talking and looking directly at one another. And there's a post on social media that said, I saw a man in Starbucks one day, no phone, no iPad, no laptop, just sitting there drinking coffee like a psychopath. And so, there is those elements of it. Our world is just kind of a little crazy. And that's why it came to my heart about what the world needs now is love, sweet love. And I'm just wondering, like in your heart, is there something maybe that's for you, something going on, that maybe you could use more love? Or maybe what you've seen in the world needs more love. And so we're going to bring that into this service, and there's a healing going on, don't you know? And so right now in this moment, what I'd like to do is to create a container of love. And so I invite you just to take a breath in, just to breathe in love, and to exhale love. Breathe in love, and exhale love to the entire world. And I love how Reverend Valerie and Reverend Michael last week, their talk topic was simply breathe. Simply breathe. And I think that's just very perfect for today as well, to think about sometimes if we can just simply breathe, it can bring us into that present moment where all is well. It can help us deepen and go within and commune with that infinite presence of love. Dr. Ernest Holmes, who is the founder of this teaching we teach called The Science of Mind, in the textbook of all places, I do run the Science of Mind archives, and so I feel just a little geeky sometimes. But I like the glossary. I invite you to go to the glossary sometime in the textbook. And it says, love is the self-givingness of spirit through the desire of life to express itself in terms of creation. Emerson tells us that love is a synonym for God. We are also told that in the New Testament that he that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. Love is free from condemnation, even as it is free from fear, as Paul so beautifully sang. Love is a cosmic force whose sweep is irresistible. And I love this one. The highest vibration which man experiences is from love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. So I invite you to take that into your heart. And as we're creating this container of love, to me, for that to be a true container, for you to feel safe, for us all to feel safety around us. Sometimes when life gets a little wild and crazy, I imagine this. In summertime, it's a little harder to imagine, but this soft, warm blanket that just enfolds us and holds us so tenderly and dearly and comforting with love. So just to feel that sense of love that's all around us. And sometimes that can kind of quiet our minds and quiet the noise that's outside of us and bring in a true essence of love. And when we can feel safe, we can go within. It's a little easier to go within to our hearts, deeper into our consciousness, and to really commune and connect with that divine presence that's always with us. Always with us, no matter what craziness is going on out there within ourselves. We can tune in and tap in to love, that comforting love. And to me, what we're going to talk about a bit today are spiritual practices that we can use for the world or for ourselves. And honestly, we really do get to start with ourselves. When we're not feeling very peaceful, when we're all agitated by the news, by other people, the mystic Rosanna once said, if it's not one thing, it's another, right? If it's not one thing, it's another. And so when we can get beyond that, maybe the one thing is love and the other is love as well. So we can really tune into that. So again, we're creating this container of love. We're going to simply breathe like the Revs talked about. And when I first found this teaching, it was 20 years ago. Do you believe it? August will be my 20-year anniversary of being in finding this teaching, a Center for Spiritual Living. There were two things that so touched my heart that I heard that really, it was like, oh my God, I'm home. I like these people. This is cool. And so the first one is that, and I am going to find my place here. There we go. That you are not an original sinner. You are an original blessing, right? Some other faith paths talk about us being original sinners. And I just never believed that. I couldn't believe that in my heart at all. And then I was told that, oh my God, I'm an original blessing. And I felt safe. I felt seen. I felt loved. It's like, oh my gosh. And so for you to say to yourself, I am an original blessing. I am an original blessing. And then the other one is, you are my beloved child in whom I'm well pleased. to have that infinite, invisible presence, all knowing, all omnipresent spirit to say, you are my beloved child in whom I am well pleased. It's like, wow, I felt so seen and heard that deep in my soul, no matter the mistakes I made in life, no matter what I had done, oh my gosh, you are my beloved child in whom I am well pleased. So I invite you to take that into your heart as well. Just feel that. Wow. There are affirmations out there that we can really use. And sometimes I call them a mantra, that when life gets wildly crazy, something that can bring me home, that can interrupt the thought patterns, my habit patterns, and bring me to center. For me, my mantra is, I am peaceful. I am peaceful. And that can just interrupt thoughts, and all of a sudden, I feel that peace. I can feel that I'm that beloved child and I am loved. A dear friend of mine, Dr. Lloyd Barrett, said, my cells are infused with vitality and love. My cells are infused with vitality and love. And especially if we're having any health challenges, that's a great one to keep in mind. Just infusing ourselves with vitality and love. And another spiritual practice that I've been actually doing more of, I've been running, also I started reading again, reading spiritual books, uplifting books. And there's this minister, her name is Reverend Dr. Johnny Coleman. She is she was actually a Unity minister, and she started her own ministry called the UFBL, the Universal Foundation for Better Living. And it's at Christ Church in Chicago. And man, can this gal preach and write. And when she talks, you listen. And so, again, in our container of love, it's, whatever that is that's come up to you to receive more love. I take these words in. Love is an attribute of God. Therefore, love is a quality in you. Love is the idea in the mind of the universal oneness. It manifests in you as kindness, benevolence, and compassion. Love attracts. Love draws to you the plan, people, and essentials to facilitate your healing. Love binds. Love connects you to the ever-flowing river of health and wholeness. Love cements. Love joins you to a state of vim, vigor, and vitality. Love harmonizes. Love attunes your thinking, feelings, words, actions, and reactions to the prompting of spirit. Wow. And so it is. And so it is. And Ernest Holmes talked about love and law. So we can do these affirmations and we can say these things, but actually all the thoughts, words, and actions in our heads, the law hears. The law hears. This is the law is working with you in the universe. And another book, I happen to have 3 going right now, just because I can. This is Reverend Karen Russo's book called The Money Keys. And she talks about the law says yes. The law says yes. And so she would do workshops. And this is one of the partner exercises she does in the workshop. And it's called The Law Says Yes. And so so just kind of imagine this in your head, because this will at least give you really a clear idea of how the law works. Person A speaks about an area of life in which he or she has a desire to create something new. While person A talks, person B acts as the law. And as the law, the person B is only allowed to say, the law says yes. Repeatedly. So person A says, my parents always struggled and fought constantly around money. Money creates stress and conflict. I decided that I would not care so much about money because it would cause conflict for me too. Person B says, the law says yes. The law says yes. Repeatedly, as A talks about where his or her attention and energies are and beliefs have been, particularly around phrases like, I've always struggled with, or I don't know how, or I really don't want, or I'm afraid of. B, as the law says, yes, yes, yes. After 5 minutes, the partners switch roles, and it doesn't take long for people to feel the power of how they use the law, whether they're consciously aware of it or not. The law acts upon thoughts wrapped in emotion, intensified with repetition, enlivened by our words. The law says yes. The law is inclusive. It does not distinguish our interests or attention, our energies, or our speech being yes or no. We experience what we focus on. And it's active, whether we know it or not, or agree with it or not. And the key is here that we can choose to consciously and purposefully use the law, right? We can change our thinking and change our lives with this awareness. The law just says yes. And so recently, I've just had kind of a crazy week, and forget week, a few months, or maybe you have felt it. Just there's energies going on in the world that have really brought me back to spiritual practices. And that's like coming to Sunday services. And I love that these are recorded, so they're available 24/7 on YouTube, on Facebook. So if there's a time in your life you're just feeling, you can listen to a service. You should have tools in your toolkit, your spiritual toolkit, to help ground you and bring you back to center. So what I did the other day, because I noticed, as they sometimes call it, some stinking thinking, I'm like, oh, girlfriend, you need to stop that right now. So I took a piece of paper and I put a line down the middle. And I don't care what kind of paper you have. It could be an envelope, whatever it is. It's just really helpful. Or you typers, put it in a Word doc. And on one side, I wrote don't. And on the other side, I wrote do. So I wrote what I don't want. I didn't want, I went to the doctor for the first time in a couple of years, and the test results weren't exactly what I hoped for. And, your brain just goes to these places in that race consciousness, and I needed to stop that. And so I didn't want illness or health, or illness or any of those things, or our cat, our beloved cat, our dog, our sweet dog, just went over the Rainbow Bridge. We're down to one kitty, and she had to have surgery with her teeth. She's almost 14, and she had 4 teeth pulled and 3 were infected. It was like, I want my kitty to be okay. So I didn't want something to happen to her. And so I kind of went down. It's easy to do that don't list. And so I encourage you, if you're going to do this, just get things out of your brain, what your fears are, what you don't want, what you see in the world, what's going on, that division and things we talked about. And then right across from each one, you need to write what you do want. It's like, I know I am a child of God, and I am healthy and whole and complete. I know my kitty is absolutely a divine emanation of God. Those are a lot of words, but I would put, my kitty is healthy. I am healthy. My kitty is healthy. The world is abundant and prosperous. It's easy. Money flows. So you can kind of get the seed. You take one and you put what you do want in that other column. But the cool thing is you fold that piece of paper, and from there you focus on what you do want. And you pray on it, you meditate, you put it into consciousness, you share it with your prayer partners. And whatever it is, the law says yes. And what the world needs now is love, sweet love. And we all need that love. We all do. And so to wrap it up, I just invite you to feel love, to pause and feel it deeply in your soul, to look at the world with eyes of love. to look at the world with eyes of love. A lot of times people say that it's either what we see out there is either love or a call for love. Let us bring that love no matter what's happening. Look at the world with eyes of love. And then finally, to be the love that the world needs. To be the love that the world needs. And I'm grateful for you. What the world has now is love, sweet love. And we get to bring it out to the world. Oh, so let's just take this consciousness, this beautiful container that we have co-created together, just feeling an opening of the heart as we're in this safe space, this container of love, where we can be vulnerable and filled with that love, feeling ourselves filling up with that God essence and presence of love. I'm so grateful that infinite presence is pure love, that is the truth, and that I am that I am. I am one with that infinite presence of spirit. And I know each and every beautiful soul within the sound of my voice who's listening to this, oh my gosh, there's a healing going on, that their cup is filling and full and overflowing. We live from the overflow of love. That no matter what the apparent condition is, that we can be present with it and that we can see it and see through it to the divine truth of love. No matter what is unfolding in our lives or the world, the truth is love. And I know each person, divine spark has been ignited in beautiful ways, just igniting that love, igniting that peace that passes all understanding, igniting that good and greater good that continues to unfold in each of our lives. So I just know that this time together has been blessed and a blessing from everything we have heard, from the music, the service, that is just so good. And there's a healing going on, which is really a revealing of wholeness and love. And so with gratitude, I say thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much for the sacred, holy time together. And I release these words into that divine law that always says yes. And I say thank you. And so it is.
You got to give a little, take a little, let your poor heart break a little. That is the story of, that is the glory of love. Laugh a little, cry a little, let the clouds roll by a little. It is the story of, that is the glory of love. Long as there's just a few of us, we'll have the world and its charms. When the world is through with us, we'll be safe in each other's arms. Win a little, lose a little, sometimes you gotta have the blues a little. That is the story of, that is the glory of love. Ba-doop, ba-ba-doo, ba-ba-ba-ba-doo. Long as there's just a few of us, we'll have the world and its charms. When the world is through with us, we'll be safe in each other's arms. Win a little, lose a little, sometimes you gotta have the blues a little. That is the story of, that is the glory of love. That is the story of, that is the glory of love.
Nice. It is the glory of love.
Yeah.
Hi. Well, thank you all. And so, again, it's all about love, right? This world is really, it's all about love, all of it. And so, yeah.
We just changed the vibration of the entire planet with this service.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Really
And it
Amen.
started with us,
starts
me.
with us.
I felt it. So that's great. Yeah, that was great. Great service, great music,
Great message.
and nice readings.
Thank
And
you.
the law says yes.
And yes,
I like that.
Right.
Workshop.
The law says yes,
Yeah.
right? And
I love that. Yeah.
yeah, to be conscious, thoughts, words, and actions, they're a thing, for real. But to give ourselves grace and love too, it's okay. We're human. We're doing the best we can, but just if we can just become aware of it, interrupt it, and then use some kind of spiritual practice, then we can shift and uplift the consciousness of the whole world, like Paul said.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've got a few things I wrote down from today's service. Might find their sneaky way into a song sometime down the road.
Uh-huh.
Nice. That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And it was funny that you said, Sheila, when you said that, you were how it started, and you really are, because you're StreamYard. You're the producers. I mean, quite literally, you and Greg are the foundation of the service, in order for it to go out to the world. And so how grateful we are for you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, we love it. We enjoy it when we get so much out of it. So.
Paul, I think
All the
you
way around.
were our first musician when we
Yes.
started.
Yes, in Easter of April 2019 was the first service, and I was the first musician, and it's been incredible.
Uh-huh.
It's been a great ride.
It's been a great ride, and
Great.
I've written a lot of songs that are inspired by these services,
Uh-huh.
because we're spirit by nature.
Yes.
I like that. Hmm.
Yeah.
So,
And I see what you put into the readings. It makes it alive and real.
Yeah.
Each
Wow.
one.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And I feel so blessed to be provided. I don't have to go researching or anything. It's just sent to me, and all I have to do is read it. So, I'm always grateful to the reverends too. And one of the tools that I'm going to take away from the service is that I know about thoughts, and I try, when I start down the negative thinking path, I try to stop and make it positive. And sometimes I just can't do it, but just the simple exercise of what I don't want to what I do want just gives me a little bit more to work with. It helps me get there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nice. I facilitated an empowerment group for a domestic violence shelter that I used to run. And that was one of the things that they would say is, what would I rather? Sabrina was there, and she would say, what would I rather? It just kind of makes you stop and think, what would I rather? And it just kind of can help you pivot when life's doing things.
Yeah, it's not
I
good
like
to
that.
ruminate on the negative. So you want to switch it over and ruminate on the positive.
that's right, because the law says yes.
Paul says yes.
Oh, I think we need Paul to record that and push a little recording to remind us as we go through our day. The law says yes. He has such a great voice for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Good service.
Yes.
And the reverend's finding us the readings, and Reverend Valerie getting all that part prepared to
Yeah.
come to us so that we can put it up.
And Reverend Michael coming up with the title every week. Yeah.
And a great reading. we're
No,
blessed.
I love them so much. I'm so grateful to Reverend Valerie and Reverend Michael. And I was so blessed to see them in person. I went to the Centers for Spiritual Living convention the
yeah.
other month. And we were able to have lunch and have a hug and just talk in person. And so it's just, again, this virtual reality that we live in, it's okay. It's good. But it's really nice to see folks in person, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you drove all the way to what was it, Las Vegas or
Reno, Nevada.
Reno?
Yeah. I did because we brought things from the Science of Mind archive. So we brought like a little display with us. And so we did drive all the way from Missouri.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
A pilgrimage.
It was a pilgrimage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have a little activity, and maybe when we do our final benediction, I'm going to ask your help with. And I have a little lawnmower in the background, and so feel free to just use it like a hum. You know, like the Hindus, they hum in meditation. So we're just going to pretend that we're humming. But maybe when we pray out, I happen to bring a little world with me. And
There you
so
go.
I'm going to invite us to let's see if I can find a good spot for it. And we'll kind of send energy of love to the entire world when we pray out. And so we're ready. Yeah, that vibration of love that we fill our own hearts with. So we're living from that overflow, and then we're overflowing love with the entire world. And so,
Indeed.
I want to tell you, we also got a lot of really positive responses on the comments because we get comments from people who are watching,
wonderful.
live.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know if you can all see them, but
No.
thank you for your comments, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Let me
Welcome.
click on comments. Oh, there they are. If I just click. Oh, wow. Hello, Kate, Carrie. Hey, Sandra. How fun.
Yeah.
Love to see.
And just to let people know, after the benediction, we go end the stream and then go off the air. But we can all four of us and anybody else who wants to join, to click on the link in the comments, and they can join us for a little fellowship talking time. So if they want.
Yeah.
You're welcome to join us. It'll be fun. Any other final thoughts here before we wrap it up?
I'm good. Again, thank you for the
Yes,
weekly spiritual nutrition.
You
I feel
bet.
fueled.
Thank you. Thank you. I so appreciate. I love to me, this is my little spiritual community, and I just love the North Metro family and what Reverend Valerie, Reverend Michael, and what each one of you just creates every week. Oh my gosh, just it's just filled with love. So thank you.
Likewise.
Thank you.
All righty, folks. Maybe I'll just even hold it, but just invite you just to hold your hands up and just feel that divine light that's flowing through you and as you. Just feel into that essence and presence of spirit made manifest as each one of us, and using that I phrase, I am that I am that light, I am that love, I am that peace of spirit. And now as where our cups are filled and overflowing, we are sending this light and love to the whole world, to every single person around the earth, every sentient being, just sending love, helping them to ignite their own divine spark, helping them to recognize the truth of love that's within them, through them, and as them, that God is love and they are God, and that love is their truth. So they can have a container of love. They can feel safe. They can be vulnerable and then go deeper into their deeper truth of that pureness of love. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to defend. There's no judgment. It's all love. And so with the deepest gratitude, as we beam that beam of light, and feeling it return back to us multiplied, I just say thank you, Spirit. Thank you for this wonderful, sacred, holy time together. Thank you to Centers for Spiritual Living North Metro and Reverend Valerie and Reverend Michael. Thank you to Dr. Ernestina. Thank you to Greg and Sheila and Paul. Oh my gosh, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day. And just know we move forward in our day and our week just filled to the brim, smiling for no reason and for every reason, feeling kindness and love emanating from our hearts to other hearts, seeing that divine within each other. Life is so good, and I am grateful. And so it is.
So it is.
So it is.
So it is.
Woo-hoo!
Who?
I almost forgot. Woo-hoo! There you go, Reverend Valerie. That one's for you.
Amen.
So we'll see you right back here in a minute after we go off the air.
Okay.
Thank you all.